Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my septum video, and I mentioned in a couple of my videos that I was going to do like a septum video or an update video. I am going to be doing my septum, and yeah, I'm just going to talk to you about how I take care of it and how long I've had it and what I'm going to change to next and all about my septum. If you want to find out about my septum, then just keep on watching. So I'll start with saying how long I've had it. So I've had my septum pierced now for about a month. It was a month yesterday, and because I'm filming this on Sunday, and I normally film my videos on Thursday or Saturday, but I was busy yesterday, so I'm filming it today, so it's fine. I have had it pierced, like I just said, for a month. It's still, I can touch all the way around my nose now. I'll go closer in a minute to show you, but I can touch my nose now. If I jiggle it around a bit, it doesn't really hurt. It just, if you knock it a little bit, it still does hurt a little bit. But yeah, and I got it pierced with a 14 gauge, I think. It's normally between 16 and 14 gauge needle, that is a hollow needle, and obviously it goes through. And I didn't record it because I was going to vlog it, but I just didn't. So what I am going to do is try and explain it to you the best I can. If not, just go and look up, there's loads of septum videos online. But what he did was, I was nervous when I went in there. I sat down in the chair. I had to fill out paperwork before, but I sat down in the chair and I felt like I was really nervous in the waiting room, but then when I went in there, I sort of calmed down a bit and I wasn't so nervous. But yeah, he basically sterilised all the stuff was sterilised, and it's clean and everything. And basically what he did is he just cleaned around my nose just to make sure it was clean before he shoved a needle through my nose, pretty much. But yeah, so what he did is he cleaned around my nose with some petroleum jelly, I think it was called, and then he clamped it and then shoved the needle through, pretty much. But apparently I have got like not a normal nose. I don't know, mine's kind of pierced, you'll see it in a minute, but you couldn't do it dead straight because of my nose wasn't dead straight, or something wasn't right with like the sweet spot. But where he's supposed to pierce, and he did, is the correct spot, is called the sweet spot. And now I can't really do it because I've had mine pierced now, but this is going to be really gross, but I have cleaned it, don't worry. But basically, if you feel like there's a hard part at the tip of your nose, then if you go up, there's a soft part, and then there's another hard part. But you want to get the soft tissue, which is the sweet spot, and that is where it is supposed to go. It's supposed to pierce. But yeah, and yeah, so when he shoved it through, I would say most people say it hurts them like a 7 or high, but mine was probably like a 3, I'd say, on the pain, because once the needle was through, it's just like 1 second of pain. Once it was through, I found, like, when he put the jewellery through, obviously he took the needle out and he fed all the jewellery through, then I could feel that bit. So yeah, it was about a 3.5, sort of, kind of on that scale. But yeah, it did not hurt at all for me, really. So yeah, the next thing I want to go over is how I cleaned it and what they told me to clean it with. Now, it depends where you are and who pierces you, but the one that I went to, he basically just said, and obviously the lady at reception said, that I was meant to clean it with warm water with a little Q-tip and cotton pad and just clean around the piercing. And with it's good because of this one, it's if you're worried about scarring, it's up your nose, so people are not going to see it. So yeah, and I'll get into like what you can do and everything, and how to hide it if you want to know how to hide it. So yeah, he basically just said that I need to get warm water and just clean around there. What I've been doing though is I've been getting warm water in a little cup sort of thing, and then just dunking my nose in the cup and then just quickly giving it a quick clean that way. I find that way it soaks the piercing in the water and it cleans it better. I still do use the Q-tips and go around my nose. It depends. Some days, like either in the mornings, I'll clean it with the Q-tips, and it depends. Some days I will dunk my nose in the cup and just give it a quick clean, but some days I will actually properly, fully clean it. And I still do clean it. It's been, like I said, a month, so I still do clean it. And I've forgotten to clean it yesterday, but I cleaned it really well today, and that was all good. So that's what I used to clean it. Next, what he said is I need to come back in 2 weeks to have it checked, which I did. I went in and had it checked, and he properly cleaned it for me again, and cleaned all the jewellery as well and in my nose. I thought I could change it. Now, with this piercing, it does take about 2 months to heal, and because mine still hurts a little bit, and the healing process is basically you're going to see a bit of crust around your nose. You're going to see, it depends on the person, but you might have a little bit of blood still there, like after a week, not obviously a month, but after like a week you might have a little bit of blood. And yeah, it's like swelling, you're going to see some swelling. My nose was swollen for a good 2 weeks. I think it's not that bad now, it's gone down a lot. But you're going to see all that when it comes to your piercing, and that's why you're going to need to keep clean. The next thing about it is that you cannot change it until it's like healed, because I don't know why, you just can't really change it. So I'll show you mine if you can see it, but it's just this horseshoe. But yeah, as soon as I get it changed, I'm gonna get it changed to a hoop so it doesn't look so big in my face. And I am gonna experiment with like clickers and everything when I get used to having something in my nose, because I've gotten used to it now. It's just a bit, I still find I don't really feel that much anymore. So that is that part of it. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you my nose now. So if I'll come closer. So this is it up close. It just looks like that. And yeah, if you want a makeup look on this, then I might do one next, and I might do a room tour as well. But back to my septum. Basically, this is my septum piercing. It looks like that, and I just have to adjust it really quickly. And this is what I mean by not being straight. As you can see, it goes on a little bit of a slant, but you're not really going to see it unless you do this to everyone. But yeah, and basically to hide it, I'm going to show you how to hide it in a minute, because I only figured out I only just couldn't flip it the other day to hide it, but I don't really have a job, so I don't really need to hide it. But well, I don't have a job yet. But this is how you basically, it is quite big, and you can get smaller ones. I think I am going to get a smaller one. And before people say, is it real? Obviously, it's open. So, and it is obviously I can pull on it and it ain't going anywhere. So yes, if you're wondering, is it actually real? Then yeah, it is. But so that's that. And I have a really small nose anyway, so I'm going to show you how to hide it now. But all you do is you make this face, well, I do anyway. And then you just push it up your nose, and basically it looks like I haven't even gotten it done now. So if you just try and hide it, there it is up my nose. I mean, because it is massive, you can obviously see a bit of it up my nose. But if I didn't really want it up one day, or if I had work, or if they didn't want me to, or if my parents didn't want me to have it down, then that is what I basically have it like. And it looks like I haven't even gotten it pierced. And then I'm just going to flip it down real quick. Because it is massive, I'm just going to flip it down. It might take me a while. Here we go. Because it is big at the minute, it does take me, it is hard. It's easy flipping it up, it's just hard getting it out. But there we go, and it's back. So I am going to get a smaller one of these, or a hoop, next time I go. So do a quick look again. And as you can see on this side, you can't really tell when it's in front of you like this. I mean, I can hardly tell now. When I first got it done, because of all this scabbing and stuff, it was like this basically, and you could see it was really wonky. When I had it done, it was so wonky, but after the scab kind of peeled away, I was able to just twist it and then adjust it until it sits a bit more straight. But yeah, that is pretty much a close up of my septum. So sorry if the kind of like angle has changed slightly, it's just I had to move it back out again on my tripod. But yeah, so if you have any questions on getting, like any questions on the septum, my septum, or if people want to get it done, I would say if you really only get it if you really do want it. And I've been wanting this for about a couple of weeks. When I went and got it done, I asked him, well, I said to him that I've been wanting it done for a few weeks, and I know that's not really long. People should tell me to wait a year before I want it done. But to be fair, it is a versatile piercing. You can flip it and you can hide it. These ones you can't. These ones you can. The hoops and the clickers, obviously, you can't flip. So, but the only thing is, I've heard that these balls that screw on here, they are so hard to get back on once you took them off. So I might, if I need to have this back in, I might go and get them to do it. But I am going to get a smaller one of these like this, and this will probably just be, and I also want to get a retainer to make it sit up when if I ever get a job. Obviously I also want to get a retainer because one day if I do have a job that wants me to flip it up, I can put a retainer in and it's not as, even though it's up my nose, it's going to stay up there better because it's a retainer. But yeah, so if you have any other sort of like questions about the piercing or anything you want more, if you want to know a bit more about it, then I will do like a septum Q&A type thing, asking about, if you ask me a bunch of questions about it, or if you want what you want to know about it, then I will do that. And yeah, but that is all I really have to say about it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you can see all my other videos, and make sure to make sure to turn the notifications on so you'll know when I upload a video next. But yeah, I am, like I said before, I am going to be doing a room tour because I've obviously changed my room around, because my bed used to be over there, and then before that it was along that wall there. Now that's here, so this is going to be my new background. I am going to like decorate this bit behind it when I know that this bed is I think this bed is staying here now. But yeah, I don't really have any more things to say about my septum really. If I do remember anything, I will write it in the description, or you can just comment on if you want to know about it, if I left anything out. But yeah, and also this makeup look I was just trying out. I don't really wear this to college or anything, I'm just trying it out just for today, this video. And yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, it's not something that I'd usually go for, but yeah. So I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!